To get started, you want to arrange your threads in colour order on the board. So I've got 3 strands of one colour at one side, 3 strands of a different colour in the centre, and then another colour on the other side. And this pattern is going to be a 2-row repeat pattern, and I'm going to be working from left to right. So to start off with, you want to take your first 2 threads and you're going to knot to the right, so from left to right. And while you go over the same colour thread, you're going to knot from left to right both times. And once you get to a different colour, you're going to take your first thread, and for your first knot you're going to knot left to right, and then you want to switch and take the same thread right to left, and then you want to drop this thread and take the thread you just worked over, and then work over the next 2 threads which will be the same colour, and you can work from left to right. And when you get to your next colour change, again you're going to do your first knot left to right, and then you're going to switch, take the same thread but go right to left, and then drop the colour that you just worked with and take the colour that you worked over, and for the rest of the row, which will be the same colour, you're just going to go left to right. So for your second row, you're going to do the same thing at the beginning, and when you're working over the same colours, you're just going to work left to right. And then when you get to your next colour, you're going to take the next colour in your pattern, and then you're going to switch, and you're going to knot with that colour, and you're going to knot from right to left, and then you're going to knot with the same thread from left to right. So you keep your threads in order, and then for your next 2 threads, which will be the same colour, you can just knot from left to right. And when you get to a different colour, you want to do the same thing again. So take the next thread and work this one from right to left, and then switch and go left to right with the same thread, and then drop that one and take the same thread and working over the same colours, just going left to right. And once you've done those 2 rows, you're just going to go back to doing what you did on your first row, and you're just going to knot from left to right while you're going over the same colours. And then when you go over a different colour, you want to go left to right and then switch and go right to left, so that you keep your colour in the same position. Then drop the one you just used, and then knot over the same colours from left to right. And then switching colour again, you're going to go left to right and then right to left to keep your threads in the same colour order, and then left to right for the rest of the row. And for your 4th row, you're going to copy what you did for row 2. So you're going to go left to right over your first 2 threads. And then you're going to work with your next thread, which will be a different colour. We'll go right to left, and then switch and go left to right to keep your threads in the same colour order. And then not left to right over the same colour. And then for your colour switch, again, take your new colour and go right to left, and then switch and left to right to keep your threads in the same colour order, and then left to right for the remaining 2 threads. And you want to repeat these 2 rows all the way down until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. And when you've finished, you'll end up with something that looks like this. And I've done a braided tie on end at each end. So now you just want to try on your bracelet. And that is your completed zigzag stripe friendship bracelet.